public platform on social media, please do not share everything. Be very selective why you are posting a particular post, particular photograph, particular information. You should be clear. Cybercrime for a common man is basically a crime which is being committed by any person by either using a cyber device as a tool or as a medium, or it may be a device which is being attacked. So it may be either a medium or a target. Both ways a cyber device may be utilized, but cyber device has to be there, whether it is through internet, maybe intranet or whatsoever. So general way of defining cyber crime, I hope I could communicate to you. Now, briefly speaking, what kind of cyber crime one person may attack for or may encounter for. So number one is the identity theft. Somebody may use your identity in different manner, and then he may deface himself and can produce you on front and may act as a fraudulent person for various purposes. We will talk about what kind of frauds may be there. So first is the identity theft, number one crime. Another is different kind of frauds. Day in and day out we come to know that a person has duped me for banking purpose, or somebody may say that I am such and such a friend and my purse has been stolen, so please send me money on this account and that. And as a benevolent person, generally feel that he's the right person and we generally transfer funds, and later we know that it was a fraud. Then another third part which is very important is pornography, which is a very, very essential part to understand. Particularly, earlier it was thought that it is more, the children are more vulnerable for such type of crime. But these days there are plenty cases where even adult people of different age also get victimized, and sometimes they feel ashamed in sharing such type of activity, right? So pornography is yet another point. And the most important another part, apart from these three, is that different type of document frauds may also be part of cybercrime these days. So document, because we use document in a different manner. So your document may be utilized, or other person may give you a fraudulent document by way of using cyberspace. So these are 3-4 type of crime. You may be listening some terms like spoofing, right? So all these terms are normally one way or other when a cyberspace is utilized for a purpose of duping or creating different type of fraud. So these terms may be varied, but somehow or other it is connected with some kind of deceptive activity. So deception is the core with the purpose for whatever reason, right? These days we normally are very active on Facebook or different social media, and there we are very happy to have different type of friends. Without knowing their background, we share different type of information, where I am living, where I am going for my tourist purpose, where I am visiting, everything we are disclosing, right? Like a storytelling manner, minute to minute activity and all. There are instances like, say for example, if I write on my Facebook that today I am going to Nainital for my tourist purpose with family, then there is every likelihood that some miscreants, a mischievous person may watch my house and he can plan some kind of organizing theft or something like that. These are the live instances. So why we disclose all things on the open format? If we want to communicate such type of information, are we communicating everybody in the world? Is it required? So the tagline here is that we should share information on cyberspace which are required. Don't share everything which is not required to share with everybody. Otherwise, you may land into trouble. So this is one tagline which I want to tell you. Another point is blindly, without knowing the background of a person, we generally accept friendship. It's not bad, you may do that, but do it selectively. Why we are making so many friends to whom we don't know? If you want to expand your friend circle or your friend list, at least look something on that wall of that particular person. Whether he has genuinely disclosed his identity, what kind of friend he had, what type of activity he or she is posting on the wall. So some kind of sense you will always find if you put little time, maybe a minute or two before clicking to have friend request accepted. Give some time. Don't just to add the number. Don't go and accept the friendship. So this is another point. Sometimes people used to gauge you that what kind of mentality you have. If they find that you are a very much religious type of person, you may be having some allurement or something, some kind of taste for some sexually oriented material or something like that. So they will selectively post such type of things on your platform, and in that, with some kind of photograph or some text or some file, they may put some program type of thing, which may completely take command of your device, maybe mobile phone, maybe your computer, and every data they may steal, or they may get parallel connection with your device, and they will be having all kind of access to your data, maybe your password, maybe your any other personal information, maybe your photograph or whatever you have. And then there is likelihood that they may cheat you or they may exploit you if they get something of that kind. So why we unwantedly expose ourselves with the unknown person? So on public platform, on social media, please do not share everything. Be very selective. Why you are posting a particular post, particular photograph, particular information, you should be clear. What is the purpose? Is it a information shareable? Is it a knowledge? Or what? Exactly. So be cautious. Another point is that do not download everything. Suppose you get a mail on your mail account, maybe Gmail or Hotmail, whatsoever you are using. Just give a look what kind of mail it is, where from it has come, what exactly it is asking. Sometimes you got a lottery. Have you ever applied for a lottery? Why somebody is giving you $1 million? Why? So just give a thought. Don't get command by somebody and just do like a fool. So be very cautious when you are using the cyberspace. Another point which I want to make is that if you are getting something out of free without any cost, then you have to pay back something. Nobody is going to give you something without cost. There is encumbrance on everything, right? Even if we are using suppose Zoom or whatever, we are thinking that for 45 minutes or 30 minutes we are using. there are a lot of, expensive behind they are charging from us. Even our personal information, are a cost we are paying to them, because they ask us before giving access that can we use your photograph, can we use your data, can we use your this, that. So they are capturing everything, then only they are giving us some facility. So don't think that anything is free of cost. Nothing is in this world or in this universe is free of cost. You are paying charge either knowingly or unknowingly. Be very cautious on that, right? So what kind of cost you are giving, you must be aware a little bit. You may not be knowing everything, but don't think that, okay, it is free of cost. So think why it is free, what cost I am going to pay. If you have that kind of, vision, I'm not saying that you will be master of the game, but you should be an awakened citizen, awakened user, awakened customer. Then probably a lot of things can be saved. You may not be trapped into these things.